What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're watching Lana cries remembering humiliating things she did. Now, if you're not aware of who this person is, this is Lana Rhoades. She's an ex-adult actress, and she was a very famous actress for the time that she was in it. And now, even though these women tend to sign contracts and they, give permissions for everything that's been done, this woman's looking back and regretting her time in that industry, in the adult industry, making spicy content. So let's have a look at what that looks like.
So what I was talking about, like being pressured to do like more and more things, more hardcore things. So there's two different main genres of porn. There's gonzo porn, which is the aggressive porn that you guys are talking about. It's the rough anal sex, it's the choking, and I'll go more into that. And then there's vanilla porn, which is what Olivia is talking about as ethical porn, is what I think you would consider. It's just like classic, like missionary, like just like basically like artsy sex.
I was gonna say, wait, I'm kind of laughing the inside because I've had someone call me vanilla before.
I mean, I love vanilla.
Like, why are you so vanilla? I'm like, what do you mean?
It makes me kind of hungry, but I've never even heard of the term gonzo, to be honest.
Yeah.
So gonzo is the first level of it, I would say, would be it's just like there's no like artistic vision to it. It's just like rough, hardcore sex. And that could be vaginal penetration. The next level up would be anal penetration in a gonzo style. And then there's a level far more than that. And I would say that during my time in porn, I'm not sure what is like the hype right now in porn. It goes through like different phases. But during my short stint in porn, the really extreme acts were what was popular. And that's why, being the #1 performer in the industry at the time, everyone wanted to make money off me. So they pushed me to do these things. And it just gets...
She uses this term over and over again, that she was pushed and pressured into these things. Once again, she agreed to them, she signed contracts regarding them, and then she went ahead and did these things. And when you watch these films that she was in, she's not as innocent as she's now portraying herself to be.
Really extreme, like you were saying, abusive.
Did you ever go through those experiences where you had to do a scene where it was very aggressive and you just felt like...
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail. Like, honestly, some of my experiences are really humiliating for me, and I wish that they never happened. There's stuff going on, like people getting pissed on, men are pissing inside of women's vaginas, assholes, down their throats. Sorry.
Oh, don't cry.
She won't cry. This is fake crying. She's trying to garner sympathy. Look, is there any tears? This is the easy way to know, by the way. For men that are looking at women, like, you might get in an argument with a woman and suddenly she starts crying because you caught her out on something and she knows she has no comeback. She'll do a fake cry, which is like this. There will be no actual tears. If she's lucky, she might be able to summon one tear to run down. That's it. But it's all fake.
Now I'm crying. I'm like, God damn it. No, don't cry.
I'm
it's
just
okay.
giving some examples.
No, that's honest.
Yeah, no tears. So she's literally trying to garner attention, because the truth is that, once again, as I said, she signed contracts, she's agreed to do all this sort of stuff. Now it's on camera and everyone can see it for the rest of her life, and she's just realized that. And now she's trying to, damage control her reputation? Can't do it.
See, that's really hard, and I think, like I had mentioned earlier, it's just so important for young men to stop viewing women as sex objects, because I believe that, instilling that curriculum in school at a younger age, and they had actually said, there's a fact that says that the more a young person had learned about the use of pornography from their school education or sex education, is less likely to see women as sex objects. And I feel that's why, I feel so passionate about the porn industry, because I don't believe that they should be showing those types of scenes, because it does view women as just an object, and it's not okay to do that. Like, I enjoy watching porn. Like, girl, like but like, I want to watch ethical porn. I want it to be normalized, and I want it to be taught to where it shouldn't be to where a woman is being abused and is, like the male is showing aggression, because that actually is going to translate into his relationships with women in the future, his wife. Like, it's actually statistically proven that it's going to show aggression in a marriage, in a relationship, and that's, I mean, how is that healthy? Like, that's not healthy at all.
Well, a lot of it is like young boys don't understand, and they think that this is normal and that's what girls want. So they've probably never been with a girl before, and they see these horrible things, and they're like, oh, this is how to please a girl. This is what I have to do.
Yeah.
This is what she wants. And then they, you know, do these things and they act certain ways, and they don't realize the effects that they're having on women.
Yeah, well, they do say that serial killer and rapists are the ones who are consuming these extreme types of porns. A lot of
So now, boys, if you watch a certain type of porn, you are automatically a killer or a rapist. Wow. Okay. Can you see how she's just trying to deflect her own blame that should be on her? She's trying to deflect that and say, oh no, it's all men. Men are the bad guys here. I made my own life choices, but it's all the men's fault that I made those choices.
serial killers, when they've gone through their search history, they're watching like these abusive porn, and there's tons of pornography on their search history.
I mean,
and
I'm
their
not
laptops.
gonna lie. I obviously, like I said, I've watched porn. I do.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
there's
obviously,
nothing wrong with watching
Yeah,
porn.
but I've stumbled upon some videos where I'm not gonna lie, I really questioned, why is this even allowed on the internet? Like, I
Yeah.
felt very, like, I was just turned off. I was like, shut my laptop, like, I can't even look at this. I was like, I cannot believe that this is okay. Like, this is not okay to treat women like this.
Yeah, well, I know that I got emotional, but I do want to continue.
You know that she tried to fake cry. We all watched that. That was very funny. Do you know that for just $2 a month, you can watch hours and hours of Teddy Gone Rogue content that's growing every day? That's right, you'll get access to exclusive content like High Value Man Made Easy, which will give you the tools to become a high value man the easiest way possible. My full videos are a lot more uncensored as well, so you're really missing out if you're not watching them on Patreon. Join now at patreon.com/CW/Teddy Gone Rogue. Link is also in the description of this video.
Continue giving examples of some of those things just so people know. What were some of the things that you saw that you were like, wow, this is really crazy?
Yeah, I
and
mean,
fucked up?
there was one scene where I had seen, obviously the male was having sex with a girl, and she was literally crying because he was being so aggressive. Like, I guess, you know, he was just too big for her. I mean, she was like full blown crying, and he was like slapping her, like, you like that? Like, you know, I was just like, oh my God, how can this, like, I could not get off to this. I don't know who watches this too.
Some people have that fetish, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
and that's
that's
why they
insane.
put it out there, because they're like, oh, somebody will watch it, which is just like,
Yeah.
no offense, but like, that's disgusting, because obviously she's not okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, to me, it's just, it really makes me sad, because I think of the girl and I think, wow, like, I can just see it in her eyes that she did not want to do this scene, but she's doing it because of the reasons of, you know, she needs the money, or this is a flexible job for her right now. She was convinced, she was pressured, you know, she was
manipulated and convinced and pressured into making life decisions for herself. Do you see how these women will make excuses for their own behavior and for each other's behavior, but they will make no excuses at all for male behavior? Men are demons. They have caused all of this problem, or even though this one seems to watch and consume the same pornography she's trying to demonize men for watching, you know, she takes no accountability for that. It's got nothing to do with her consumption of it at all. She's not fueling it at all. This is all a male problem.
manipulated into doing this by her agent because he, you know, told her, like, it's either this way or the highway. Like, I can't even imagine how that girl felt having to do something that she clearly does not want to do. Like,
She didn't have to do it. She could have said no. If you're saying that her agent pressured her into doing this thing, that means she had the opportunity to go, I'm not comfortable doing that thing, no. And if it was a case of, it's too bad, that's the highway, well, then that's her decision. She chose to stay in the industry. She chose to do a scene where she was crying or whatever. As I said, there are contracts in all of this sort of stuff. This is a business. The porn industry, just like any other industry, it's a business. They have contracts to make sure they can't get sued by women like Lana over here who change their mind afterwards when it's convenient for them.
this is not acting. Like, she's full-blown crying. You know, like, there's just no way she's acting and enjoying this, so.
Yeah. No, I've had friends who have been choked out so much that they've actually passed out during a scene. There's really just like crazy stuff going on that damages people's bodies for the rest of their lives. I luckily don't have any issues, but I've seen scenes shot in Europe where guys are literally punching into a girl's asshole like this, and like she's going to have issues for the rest of her life due to this. And is it worth someone making a little bit of money and someone jerking off to it? one of the worst. Honestly, I feel like I'm in denial sometimes and I can't accept some of the things that I've done. There is one thing that, you know, I tried talking to a therapist about before, something that I had to do for a scene that was really rough for me. Basically, this guy had a bowl and he like gagged me until I threw up into it, and then he like pissed in the bowl, and during the scene he asked me to drink it, and I didn't know how to say no. It was one of the
You just said it. You just said the word, and now you're saying I didn't know how to say no. This woman did a very disgusting thing, and this is what happens to all these OnlyFans girls, guys. So all of these girls that jump into these spicy industries and make this spicy content, this is what they end up like when their money runs out. When they're not making any more money, when they're out of the industry, or they decided to stop because they didn't make what they wanted to make of themselves within the industry, this is the regret that they feel. They say, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know how to say no. They make all kinds of excuses for themselves so they can avoid the accountability that they made those decisions. These are things that they chose to do, all in the name of making a little bit of money. Because now, any bet Lana Rhoades isn't making that much money. I don't know. I don't watch her stuff. I don't know anything about her. But I'm assuming just by watching this video that that's the regret she's feeling. That the money's dried up. She's not making any more money, and she's not doing that anymore. She's not getting the same amount of attention because she's not doing that anymore. And so now she's looking back on her time in the industry and the disgusting things that she did to garner male attention within the industry, and she's going, I didn't know how to say no. That's just you trying to avoid accountability, Lana. You did these things. You chose to do them. You could have at any point said no. This is the exact same thing as a woman sleeping with a man and then afterwards accusing him of raping her, essentially. Okay, oh, I changed my mind, so now you're a... She changed her mind. So now all these men that she signed contracts with, that she did shows with, that she got paid for, now they're all terrible people because of her decisions that she's not happy with. But we're going to leave that there for everyone watching on YouTube, BitChute, Odyssey, and Rumble. If you enjoy this content and want to dive deeper, as I mentioned before, head over to my Patreon page for the full videos, $2, hours of content, and exclusive content. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments below. I look forward to connecting with you and hearing your thoughts on this video. For my amazing Patreon supporters, I appreciate that support, and let's keep going.